Today we learn chapter 4, fishbone diagram in problem solution. So in business, you have to face the problem nearly almost every day. Every day there's a problem in your business, in your companies. So in order to solve the problems, many measures, they rely on the fishbone diagram to solve the problems. So what is the fishbone diagram? Fishbone diagrams is the type of diagram that is useful for defining the problem and analyzing the problem and collecting information. So in this fishbone diagram, there are some steps that you should be mindful. The first step is identify the problems. First, you have to write down the exact problem you face in details. Who is involved in the problem? What the problem is about? When it occurs? Where it occurs? Then you have to write the problem in a box on the left-hand side of a large sheet of paper. And you draw a line across the paper horizontally from the box. Step 2. Each step, you have to work out the major factors involved. You have to find out the major factors involved. So first, the factors you find can be thought of as the bones of the fish. And you have to draw the lines of the spine for each factors and label it. So there are 5 major factors that you should label on the bones of the fish. The first is the people factor, system factor, equipment factor, materials factors, and external forces factors. Step number 3, you have to identify the possible causes. First, you have to brainstorm the possible causes of the problem that may be related to the factor. Then you show these as smaller lines coming off the bones of the fish. And where a point is large or complex, then it may be best to break down into subcategories. So step number 4, you have to analyze the diagram. Analyze means you investigate the most likely causes further. You have to set up the investigation and you have to carry out the surveys. So here is an example of cause and effects diagram or fishbone diagram. First, you have to analyze the problem. What is the problem? So this is a cooperative branch office. So from the problem, you have 5 major factors. The first one is the size, the task, the people, the equipment, and the control. From the size, you have to analyze the building. Is it the reason caused by the building, or the special office, or rundown area? So what are the causes to the problem of the corporation and the branch office? And then you move to the task office. You have to find out the reason why. Is it the results that's called the problems, or the sales? Are they good? And then you move to the people. So who are responsible? Who are working in the department, in the branch office? And who is the problem that you need to solve? So you analyze John's, Mark, Shane's, Sunny. And then look at the equipment factor. The equipment factor, you have to find out the reason of the model. And all is the cause of the fact broken for price. And the contact from the control. Control, you have to analyze the causes. John missed the last branch manager's meeting. So this is the cause of the problems. Also the shops have prevented much contact recently. You have to find out the problems. Use the fishbone diagram. So the problem is the uncooperative. And from the problem, you analyze size, task, people, equipment, and contact. And from the size, you have to find out the causes to the problem. From the task, you have to find out the causes to the problem. From the people, you have to find out the causes to the problem. Equipment is the same and control is the same. Okay, thank you, class. Goodbye.